evening. Thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Valentine, and you're going to be mine. That's right, it's Coronado Ortega. On the Globe Mark George stakeholder of all that heart that just won't stop beating. I tell you, that thing look like, press play. You ever seen that? Sometimes you go to your software and that thing say press play. That thing's like, and sometimes the juice be on the side of it. And that's right, I'm gonna be your Valentine. I'm gonna go in there, I'm a plumber, certified plumber. I'm gonna get in there and get that leak, get that thing under control. And think, I know you miss me. I know you really miss me. Because I say, they did like a lot of Gallup polls out there. And they said every one of those radio stations, every one of those TV shows, everything is borderline stupid. I don't know, they ran out of innovation. They ran out of innovation, and they ran out of pimp juice too. Because they said a lot of women been trying to make something happen, but they pimp juice don't have no fizz in it, Sad, but it's true. A woman knows. A woman can tell you. A woman can tell you if something gonna be going on or not. And, a lot of time women, they spend a lot of time with guys, and they don't have no fizz in their pimp juice. You know what I'm saying? And a woman to tell you it's a waste of time. They won't tell you. You kind of have to figure it out. But if you don't ever figure it out, it just be like the most boring roller coaster ride you ever want to go on. So you're like, this dude just don't get the picture. You know what I mean? His pimp juice don't have no fizz in it. You know what I mean? So I tell you, they do a lot of lollygagging, a lot of wasting time, going to the movies that don't matter. And I tell you that. I'm tired of people saying something matters. They need to start making T-shirts that say it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, lady. I'm trying to tell you. They say chicken wings don't matter, lady. Texas toast doesn't matter. Tap, lady. Anything got the fountain fizz doesn't matter, lady. There's a lot of things that don't matter. How you feel about me doesn't matter, lady. How you feel about me doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you the matter. How I feel about myself. How you feel about yourself, that matters. How I feel about you, that don't matter. You see what I mean? So those things I'm gonna start putting on T-shirts and on those Coronado cards. Things that don't matter. Because you can't make everything matter. I'll tell you what matter is. Anything that has mass and takes up space matters. Now I tell you something. Now, you're dealing with somebody, they don't take up no space. You know what I mean? It don't have no weight to it. Then that don't matter. You know what I mean? I play like that. If you like doing scientific experiments and scientific method, do a little research on it. If it don't have mass, if it don't have weight, and if it don't take up no space, then it don't matter. You know? I just hate that you're trying to make things matter that don't have weight and don't take space up. You know what I mean? You always have those hoarders, If you don't know what a hoarder is an individual. Their house is packed with stuff that don't matter. Their mantelpiece is crowded. Their closet packed with stuff they don't never use. Everything, every room and every closet is packed with things they don't need. And when it's time for them to move to another house, they call you. You've been minding your business. You've been paying your tithes to the Lord. You've been doing everything that the Lord and your mama and daddy and your children wanted you to do. And this hoarder calls you to help them move. It's going to take 14 days. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's going to be in the box. Nothing's going to be in the box. They're going to tell you to pack it up for them and organize it when you get there. So I tell you like now, if you find yourself in this predicament, I'm going to tell you now, thing you can do. Look up the definition of things that matter. And if it don't, throw it away. Save yourself time and money. including loved ones, friends, BFF forever, Facebook likes. You wasting your time chatting with somebody that don't matter, you're really wasting your time. And then telling somebody that does matter about somebody that don't matter, it's a waste of time too. I just try to tell you, ladies, you got to get that equation. You get that equation and you break it down. And the things that don't matter, you get rid of, And that way, your equation is not a problem anymore, You get rid of things that don't matter to you. And then you solve the equation, And then it's not a problem. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, like, I know there's a lot of women out there, they're looking for their Prince Charming and all that type of stuff. And look no further, look no further. So what you have to do, as far as you know, there's only a limited time on this planet. That's just as far as you know right now. Whatever you have time to meet that special someone, you have to fight and try to make contact with it. You got to put a ring on it. Sometimes you got to go to Marguerite and buy your own ring. You know what I'm saying? And you put it on your own finger. And you tell them that you married to that personality that you watch and you listen to. And that diamond studded that you bought, it represents your love for them. You out there wasting time with somebody that don't matter, You get all nestled up and cuddled up with them, and you take them to a concert with the guy that you really want to make out with. Ain't that sad? You've been out there hanging out with this dude for years, and your real boyfriend finally come to town and get on that stage. You on the front row with no Under Armour on. I'm trying to tell you. Smelling like Victoria's Secrets and that thing. On the front row, letting all that monkey hang out. Right? Hang out it. And your spouse is letting you do it because he's giving you a permission pass to have a crush on somebody that you really love. Ain't that something? That's what I tell you. And all that time you've been in love with the love of your life, they came to town for 2 hours. And that's the only time you ever spent with them. You got every record they ever performed. You just saved and downloaded every video, every movie they starred in. You know what I'm saying? And you know deep in your heart that's who you really want to be with. You click your heels 3 times. You close your eyes. No, you don't see Dr. Spock on top of you. No, I'm trying to tell you. You see Q